After studying this module, you shall be able to know the journal form of Onsager relation, know about the conditions imposed on phenomenological coefficients when the entropy production is greater than 0, learn the role of chemical kinetics in finding the reciprocal relation, comparison of chemical kinetics and thermodynamic points in finding reciprocal relation. Onsager relation. In phenomenological equations, information regarding thermodynamically slow processes are given adequately, but their applications have considerable difficulties. In simplest case of two forces and two flows, where there are four coefficients which are need to be determined by four independent experimental methods. Similarly, for the case of three flows and forces, the number of coefficients which are needed to be determined are 9, whose analysis through different experiment is extremely difficult. But in 1931, Onsager showed that the matrix of phenomenological coefficient is symmetric, that is, Lik is equals to Lki, where I is not equals to k. Onsager's relation choose the forces in such a way that when each flow Ji is multiplied by appropriate force Xi, the sum of these products is equal to the rate of creation of entropy per unit volume of the system multiplied by temperature T. Thus, sigma is equals to T into theta, which is equals to summation of Ji into Xi. Thus, evaluating the expression for entropy production is important. The equation 1 given above plays central role in the thermodynamics, but this is applicable when equation 2 is used to choose proper flows and forces for the phenomenological equations. Equation 1 not only reduces the number of independent coefficients, but also allows the correlation between flow and phenomenon that have great importance. The coefficients of equation from 6 to 9 are independent, but the absolute magnitude of coupling coefficient is restricted by magnitude of straight coefficients because the entropy production is always positive. Considering two flows and two forces, the entropy production is given by equation 3, which is sigma is equals to J1 x1 plus J2 x2. Now substituting for J1 and J2, we obtain sigma as L11 x1 square plus L12 plus L21 into x1 x2 plus L22 x2 square, which is greater than 0. Since either x1 or x2 made to be vanish, we require that L11 x1 square greater than or equal to 0 and L22 x2 square greater than or equals to 0. So that L11 and L22, that is both straight coefficients, must be positive. In equation, the quadratic form will remain positive only when the determinant is equal to or greater than 0, which gives the restriction on the possible magnitudes of the coupling coefficients L12 and L21. Using Onsager's condition, equation 1, that is Lik is equals to Lki, this condition becomes L11 into L22 greater than or equals to L12 square. Journal case for any number of flows and forces where entropy production is greater than 0 impose two conditions on the phenomenological coefficients. One, Lii is greater than equals to 0, and second, the determinant L is greater than equals to 0. So that Lii into Ljj is greater than equals to Lij square. Onsager relation by chemical kinetics point of view. In finding the reciprocal relation, chemical kinetics played a crucial role. For this relation between kinetics and thermodynamic description of chemical reaction, rate is required. In chemical kinetics, classically the rate of reaction is proportional to concentration or their powers, while phenomenological equation states that reaction velocity is proportional to thermodynamic force or affinity, which in turn depends on the logarithm of concentration. To rectify it, consider phenomenological description in the neighborhood of equilibrium when the rate of chemical change is very slow. Considering simple mononuclear transformation of A into B, where K1 is the forward reaction rate constant and K minus 1 is the backward reaction rate constant, the rate of reaction by kinetic theory is dCA by dt is equals to minus K1 Ca plus K minus 1 Cb, and dCb by dt is equals to K1 Ca minus K minus 1 Cb, where Ca is the concentration of A and Cb is the concentration of B. The two reaction flows characterized by two constants can be distinguished by chemical treatment, but there is only one macroscopic flow of reaction from left to right, so that J is equals to minus dCA by dt is equals to dCb by dt is equals to 0. At equilibrium, the flow vanishes and K1 Ca bar is equals to K minus 1 Cb bar, or we can say K minus 1 upon K1 is equals to concentration of Ca at equilibrium divided by concentration of Cb at equilibrium is equals to capital K, which is the equilibrium constant of the reaction, and Ca bar and Cb bar are the equilibrium concentration of A and B respectively. Now considering deviations alpha I of concentration from equilibrium values, we have alpha A is equals to Ca minus Ca bar and alpha B as Cb minus Cb bar, and restricting range of concentration close to equilibrium, so that alpha A upon Ca is much less than 1 and alpha B upon Cb is much less than 1. Since the reaction proceeds without any exchange of matter with surrounding, therefore, Ca plus Cb is equals to Ca bar plus Cb bar, and alpha A plus alpha B is equals to 0. So, that alpha A is equals to minus alpha B. Now, substituting equation 14 and 15 in 9 and 10, we have equation 12 as J is equals to K1 Ca bar plus K1 alpha A minus K minus 1 Cb bar minus K minus 1 alpha B. Using this equation, we have another expression for J, which is K1 alpha A minus K minus 1 alpha B. Now, using equation 18, that is alpha A is equals to minus alpha B, the equation becomes J is equals to K1 plus K minus 1 into alpha A, and therefore, J is equals to K1 alpha A into 1 plus K minus 1 by K1. Using equation 13, the rate becomes as J is equals to K1 alpha A into 1 plus K, which is the equilibrium constant. Considering thermodynamic point of view, the driving force for the reaction is affinity. The affinity of the reaction is given by A is equals to summation nu I, which is equals to mu A minus mu B, where nu I is the stoichiometric coefficient. At equilibrium, the affinity of the reaction becomes 0, so that mu A bar is equals to mu B bar, where bar denotes the equilibrium value of chemical potential. Since we already know that the chemical flow is proportional to force, J is equals to L into A, which is equals to L into difference of mu A and mu B. For ideal solution, which is under the condition of constant temperature and pressure, the chemical potential is mu I is equals to mu I naught plus RT ln Ci. Substituting this equation in 23, we have A affinity is equals to mu A naught plus RT ln Ca minus mu B naught minus RT ln Cb. Therefore, we have A as mu A naught minus mu B naught plus RT ln Ca upon Cb. Now, using equation 14 and 15, we have A is equals to mu A naught minus mu B naught plus RT ln alpha A plus Ca bar divided by alpha B plus Cb bar. Solving this equation, we have the expression of A as given by equation 31. At equilibrium, mu A naught is equals to mu B naught, and therefore, we have A as RT ln 1 plus alpha A by Ca bar minus ln 1 plus alpha B by Cb bar. If alpha A by Ca bar is much less than 1 and alpha B by Cb bar is much less than 1, the logarithmic terms may be expanded in series and only first term is retained in the equation, which then becomes A is equals to RT alpha A by Ca bar minus alpha B by Cb bar, which is equals to RT alpha A by Ca bar into 1 minus alpha B by Cb bar into Ca bar upon alpha A. Using equation 13 and 18 in this equation, we get the expression of A as RT alpha A upon Ca bar 1 plus capital K. Substituting equation 34 in 25, we have J is equals to LRT divided by Ca bar and this whole multiplied by alpha A into 1 plus capital K. For obtaining above equation, we should consider that the reaction is close to equilibrium so that the deviation of concentration from equilibrium value, that is terms alpha A and alpha B, are small. Thus, two methods, that is thermodynamic approach and kinetic approach, give same result for slow reactions near equilibrium. That is, the thermodynamic treatment gives J as LRT divided by Ca bar whole multiplied by alpha A into 1 plus K. Chemical kinetic point of view gives J as K1 into alpha A whole multiplied by 1 plus capital K. Thus, relating the above two equations, we get L is equals to Ca bar into K1 divided by R into T. The expression states that the coefficient for chemical reaction L is not constant, but it is dependent on the equilibrium concentration Ca bar. Similarly, phenomenological coefficient is not a constant, but it is dependent on the characteristic parameter of the system. Now, we will see the Onsager proof. Using consideration of the previous section, a more complicated reaction system can be analyzed. Onsager considered a cyclic reaction for deriving the symmetry of phenomenological coefficient, and the reaction is shown in the figure, in which A is getting transformed into B and B is getting transformed into C and C is again transformed into A. The rate of three given reactions can be given as J1 is equals to K1 into concentration of A minus K minus 1 into concentration of B, J2 is equals to K2 into concentration of B minus K minus 2 into concentration of C, and J3 is equals to K3 into concentration of C minus K minus 3 into concentration of A. But according to phenomenological description, the rate of reaction can also be defined only by two independent flows. The affinities of the three reactions are A1 is equals to mu A minus mu B, A2 is equals to mu B minus mu C, and A3 is equals to mu C minus mu A. But these affinities are also dependent on each other by the following relation: A3 is equals to minus of A1 plus A2. Considering the dissipation function for the reaction system indicates that these are also two independent flows, that is T into sigma is equals to J1A1 plus J2A2 plus J3A3. The phenomenological equations for the equations are J1 minus J3 is equals to L11 into A1 plus L12 into A2, and J2 minus J3 is equals to L21 into A1 plus L22 into A2. At equilibrium, the chemical potentials become equal. Therefore, mu A bar is equals to mu B bar is equals to mu C bar. Hence, from the equation 39, the affinities becomes A1 as 0, A2 as 0, thus J1 minus J3 will be 0 and J2 minus J3 is equals to 0, so that J1 is equals to J2 is equals to J3. Thus, according to the thermodynamic point of view, at equilibrium all the flows become equal to each other rather than vanishing. The reaction may therefore circulate indefinitely without producing entropy and without violating classical thermodynamics. Now, let us summarize. In 1931, Onsager showed that the matrix of phenomenological coefficient is symmetric, that is Lik is equals to Lki, where I is not equals to k. Using Onsager relations, the rate of entropy production is given by sigma, which is equals to T into theta, which is equals to summation Ji into Xi. On chemical kinetic point of view, the rate of entropy production is given by J is equals to K1 alpha A into 1 plus capital K. On thermodynamic point of view, the rate of entropy production is given by J is equals to L into R into T divided by Ca bar whole multiplied by alpha A into 1 plus K. On comparing the two theories, that is chemical kinetic and thermodynamic point of view, we get L is equals to Ca bar into K1 divided by RT as a coefficient of chemical reaction.